What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, somebody asked me a question. Out of all of them, pretty much it was the same things. One of them was the only one that nobody else asked except one person. That question was, what happened to Bermane Stiverne? In my opinion, as well as what actually happened. Okay. Bermane Stiverne, to me, it seemed like his career was quiet. His two biggest wins was against Chris Arreola. All right. And he won the title fighting Chris Arreola. And pretty much he lost his title on his very first title defense, which was against Deontay Wilder. First person that took Deontay Wilder 12 rounds. And after that, he lost. He pretty much said he was dehydrated, and, he talked a lot about wanting the rematch. He complained a lot. He just said a whole lot of things. Disappeared for a couple of years. Took some step-aside money for Deontay. I forgot who Deontay fought, but he took some step-aside money for Deontay. It might have been Dominic Brazil, one of them. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody he fought. Whoever it was, he fought. I think it was Dominic, because Deontay only had two mandatories, which was Dominic Brazil and Bermane Stiverne. So, but however it went, or maybe was it Ortiz? It might have been Ortiz. Might have been so he could fight Ortiz. I don't remember. But anyway, so he took some step-aside money, and when he finally did get back in there, he actually, before he fought Deontay, he had that one fight where he looked bad. He got dropped. He didn't look good at all. And how he became the mandatory for Deontay, I don't know. But he was the mandatory when he took the step-aside money. And when he did fight Deontay in the rematch, he got destroyed. I mean, what can you say? He made a couple of videos. He talked about, after that, talking about getting hit behind the head, which initially I didn't see the hit behind the head. Then I watched it again, ran it back. I'm like, yeah, he did catch it behind the head. But regardless, he got discombobulated, he said, and he just never recovered. Okay, cool. Pretty much he got beat down. 1 round, no contest. He disappeared again. After that, he made a couple of videos talking about it, and that was it. Came back against Joe Joyce and got humiliated and got beat up. And then pretty much he has an opponent that nobody can defeat or at some point, which is Father Time. When he fought Joe Joyce, when he fought Deontay Wilder, he looked fat. He was always a big-boned, chubby dude, but he just no muscular definition at all. He just looked like a guy that just sits up on vacation all year long. They just big pot belly and flabby looking. He just didn't look like a fighter at all. And pretty much, Bermane Stiverne, he did what he did. Hopefully he has enough money where he can, do what he has to do. Whatever, whether he's making investments, whether he just has enough from boxing, whatever it may be, hope that he's doing well. But yeah, pretty much, I mean, that's really what happened with Bermane Stiverne. I mean, to sit back and go through his career and break down his wins is not, I could do that, but I mean, yeah, most of the people he fought, people don't really even recognize right now. So, yeah, so that's what happened to Bermane Stiverne. I decided to answer that question because every other question was pretty much like the same. Like, who do I think would win, is going to win against, Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. Who I think was winning against Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. Same questions about, what do I think about Devin Haney's performance? I did videos on that already. Did a video on that. And, so that was the only question. It was like 15 questions. No. 28 questions. And yeah, and that was the only one that only one person asked. Every other question that I had was pretty much different people asking the same questions. So I just chose that one. Yeah, but yeah, that's Bermane Stiverne. Yeah, he had the title. You know, he had the WBC title. He lost it on his very first defense. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's my take on Bermane Stiverne. Anyway, never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch you on the next one.